Guys, sorry for not uploading at all over the past month. I've been really caught up with school, it's like the last month of the first semester, so I had a lot of work. But here we are, we're back. I'm done everything, so we should be fine to continue doing stuff on the weekends again. So today we're going to be beating our last intense tower of the series, which is Tower of Compact Spaces. The reason I chose this one is it's peak intense, and also because it has a lot of wraparound and pierce gameplay, which will definitely help prepare us for our Remorseless and our Soul Crushing Tower. And I'm guessing you guys could already predict what we're gonna do, but yes. Head on over to Tower of Voluminous, or not Voluminous Framework, Tower of Compact Spaces. This one's quite long and it has an epilepsy warning, so good luck. I think there's one 9 circles looking effect on floor 9 or something. Nice. Tower's a very weird gimmick where each floor has its shifts a little bit. Kinda strange. However, be fine. I'm sure the okay. So this tower does shrink, I guess. The amount of space shrinks as you go up, you can see. However, the gameplay is packed quite tightly, so that's why this tower is 30 minutes long. It spams a lot of wraparound gameplay. It is easy to sight read. So if you guys want to sight read this, you probably could, but just a fair warning, this tower is quite a bit loop faily, so you might spend a while here. This one you have to do a squeeze, be quite precise for that one. If you aren't, then you're gonna ram yourself against the wall and fall. So if you aren't the most skilled at wraparound gameplay, you might want to practice this tower a little bit, because most of the gameplay is in fact Remorseless difficulty. If you come back, you have to do a few spinner wraparounds. Jump up onto here. You get this button, you can head over to here. It's like button progress. You can jump up. The tight ropes go into first person. I wouldn't recommend doing them in third person and just running for it. So a few ladder flicks. Usually want to do the ladder flicks off the flat part of the truss, not the corner. If you do it off the corner, it becomes a lot more precise and more difficult. Don't touch the slopes or the floor indicators. But yeah, I'm pretty sure slopes are just conveyors that shove you down. So if you fall onto them, you're probably gonna get sent to the bottom of the tower. But most of the time, you're just gonna land on some random obstacle. This tower is quite dense in structure, especially in the later floors. It might not look like it now, but later on, it really is pretty dense. Here, do quite a long jump on this one-step platform. Don't worry about the part on top of it. You're gonna be low enough not to hit it no matter what, so you should be fine with that. Do more first-person tight ropes. Sideways, jump onto the spinner. Make sure you time it well. Your face forwards and jump off the cylinder. Nope. Okay, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Here we got a direct example of what not to do, which is jump onto the floor indicator. Jump this way. I don't know why I did that. I'm actually quite stupid. But anyways, let's go around these cylinders. Jump down here. If you fall, you get sent back to the start floor too, so don't do that. Just So we're on floor 3 now. As you can see, there's a bunch of safety nets everywhere, and it kind of shrinks the tower as you go up. So this is quite the Loop Faily tower. I remember the first time I beat this took me around an hour, I'm pretty sure. I kept falling. That's what makes this tower peak intense, because it has basically remorseless gameplay, but a bunch of safety nets, so just an excuse, I guess. Make harder gameplay by adding nets. Tower is also quite old. Pretty sure Lost River was just a place for old whitelist towers to go. Okay, this thing turns. This thing turns. Remember that. Let the bass kick. Just kind of wait for it to go flat before you do any of the wraparounds. Here, you have to go this way. I went to the half stud. Jump all the way down here. Okay. Do a wraparound. This one's quite long and high. So you should be fine. Into the backside of the skill brick, and we're on floor 4. Just a long jump. Treat it like a long jump as well. Don't want to be falling. You see the frame has constricted to about a quarter of the tower. It's total space. So yeah, that's why they call it this tower to have compact spaces. Okay. I don't know how I managed to get such a stupid fail on something like that. Make sure you're up against the wall before you jump, so what happened to me doesn't happen to you. Jump and then scoot your way to the top of the spinner so you can make it here. Now we have a spinning spinner. It's always gonna land around here. Just gotta wait and then jump when it's close. And jump off. It's not that hard, but it's a little difficult to get your head wrapped around it. Here we enter the middle of this spinning contraption. You have to kind of cut off the spinning part here. So the gameplay as shown, it's pretty straightforward. Right here and jump off, and we're on floor 5. And this frame has expanded again. There's a slope there. Here's a little time section. Go back to the start over here. Go up. Just do a bunch of wraparounds. That's what the tower is all about, and that's what our SC tower is going to be about. I'm just going to tell you that it's kind of double trouble. A lot of people hate that tower as a first SC, as they say it's just, I don't know, but I think it's pretty good. It is quite unbalanced, though. Could hurt the enjoyment, but it's beginning heavy, so it's not that bad. Basically, if you pass floor 4, it gets a bit easier, and once you pass floor 6, it gets a lot easier. Rest of the towers, like bottom, remorseless until you get to floor 10, and then it spikes again. But that's for later. We're not playing that tower yet. We got a bunch of neon things. I think this tower is supposed to be dark. I don't know why it hasn't turned dark yet. But I'm glad it didn't turn dark yet, because I like being able to see it anyways. Alright. Instead of spamming jump on the tight ropes, let's just walk. So smack our head against that. Is that a skip? Or is that button activated? It's a skip. Oh shoot. So I'm 92% sure this floor is supposed to be friggin' dark, because that skip's too easy to see. Also, it's one stud out, so you might have to do some weird head hair techniques like this. So go sideways, about like that. Let's jump onto that, and boom, we skipped half the floor. Wow, that's a pretty neat skip, I guess. And the floor actually turns dark now. Okay, never mind. What? This is strange. That is a bug. Here you have to jump to the other spinners to make it forward past. Get some head hitters. Jump into this hanging part. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they can't glide false. Don't spend too much time here. Okay, hold up. Is there a truss somewhere there? I do not see a way we can get up there. If it's like tilted or something. Alright. Turns out you can just jump straight onto it like that. That seems a bit RNG, but I've done it twice in a row, so surely not. You jump onto this button, you can head on back to the start. All the way back to the start and onto this tightrope. I'm gonna learn to walk on these tightrope instead of jumping on them so I don't bump my head again. Right there. Just wanna walk. These ones are a bit thinner than I went to see before. You might have to take it slowly. But I don't do things slow around here. Another quarter floor. It's pretty cool. This is floor 8. Okay. That scared me for a second. The morphers, they bring stuff down. They bring obstacles down for you, I guess. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just talking to talk at this point. Here, hook the wall, hold W and D. Don't do that. You see this head here is one out, so position yourself like this, press S, jump in and W. It's a lot easier. And treat it like a long jump. Like the last jump, or like that one conveyor jump in Coles, except there's no conveyor. You do a walk around. Two-step walk arounds are easy, just hold W and D and kind of do a wide turn. To hit the other morpher, now we must climb along the side. This reminds me of floor 6 of Tower of Void. Or floor 7, not 6. The dark one. Keep forgetting the purple floor exists after the wall hop floor. Just go up. You can kind of forge your own path if you want. Doesn't really matter. You have to jump pretty far. Do you see that down there? Jump onto that. Let's keep scaling along. Some pretty long wrap rounds. Nothing you've never seen before. Jump down here. Just climb up the ladder. And you jump back up here. A really long jump. Not really, actually. This looks long. Up here, jump here, and we should be on floor 9 now. This is sort of a button hunt. Good luck. Yeah, you have a small amount of jump. Just jump, 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 jump. She does like normal gameplay. The raw here is actually easier than the rest of the tower, so it should be fine. Jump. Be a little hard to see. That might be the only problem. Other than that, you should be fine. Jump, jump, jump. Everyone might be hard to see. Let's turn up your brightness 52. Jump down into this thing and jump onto the swimming platform when it comes around. Jump. 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 Pretty straightforward gameplay. I want to jump a little late though. Not that experienced or seasoned with low jump gameplay. Don't know if there's any strats that I'm doing that I'm not explaining correctly. I'm kind of just doing it. Oh, got that. We must get the blue teleporter now. We're here. This one's ice. Arguably worse, but now you can see the ground. So that's pretty good, I guess. Say an equal trade-off. Here, jump a bit. Then once you're ready, right before you hit the ground, hold D. Oh, okay, I guess not. So kind of like do it like weird. Okay, never mind. Just kind of hold W and then jump. I like this. You see what I'm doing here? That's what I was trying to say. I go side to side while holding jump. And once you're ready, take the jump. It's a bit inconsistent though. Wait out one extra cycle of the push platforms to like feel it out. But if you don't, you might mistime it. Just be patient. If you rush it, you might get cooked. Here, just walk through the ice maze. This tightrope, salt jump. This last little wrap around. Let's kind of get the speed and boom. Now we're on to floor 10 after a little bit. That's where that epilepsy warning is for floor 10. The humongous disco ball that's gonna start flashing you. So just keep in mind. Alright. It's annoying. So instead of doing some wacky camera movement, just kind of turn your camera 180 degrees before you do that. Well, I got so used to doing stuff like that. It's right before it's about to fall jump, and then it should catch you on that pop. Here, jump onto this, and do a few head hitters. But these are misaligned, so that is something. Here, I just gotta jump. I think this is a very long stick out. It's not a dance clip. Just do a stick out. Be fine. Should be fine. If you miss it, you're not fine. But that's a skill issue, so that's why I say that you should be fine. If you're not horrible at the game, you should be able to hit those jumps pretty consistently. Wait for the lower one to come. And just go wrap around across. See, there's a truss on that. Dump onto that. Oh crap. Okay, let's do kind of a stress ramp, I guess. But here, we're at the disco party. Have to get a button this way. Hold W and just jump through it. It's pretty consistent. We can do a wrap around onto the ladder and jump on top of these wrap arounds that we went around before. Long jump, wedge, I'll do a head hitter kind of thing. Jump down here. Or it might hurt your eyes. If it is, take a break if you need to. More fur we can get, and that flips this ramp, so we can go up here. A few head hitters, jump straight through it. And this button. Now, the button at the start of the floor should have opened. You see that? Yeah. You just jump down here. Go back to the start of this floor. So go this way. And a spiral thing, just jump to the bottom. This is the correct direction, don't go the other way, okay? It's the same swinging thing we saw before. Let's jump on over here. Oi! That was not the right thing to do. Okay, so back of this instead of jumping over there, just go up this slope. I don't know what I was doing. Pretty bad at sight reading. Since I took a 1 month break in this game, but anyways. Go back. And now we can use the other direction now. Ain't that cool? This way. Climb up. Use this to kind of move yourself around. Up here. Now if you're too close to the truss and try to climb down, you're just gonna fall. Gonna do like a flick to distance yourself enough truss before you start trying to go down the truss. Out here, just jump down here. Holy crap, that scared me. Okay, that thing tricks you and turns into a quarter stud. Let's do that. And boom, we beat the tower. Wow! 50 ticket ripping tower combat spaces. That is your last tower. Ain't that cool? Last intense tower. Now, next episode, we're gonna start with what I think is the best first Remorseless tower, and it's not Tower 2 scale, believe it or not. So stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe, and hope you guys enjoyed. Bye bye.